Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to the Talos Principle 2, a safe space in which we be awesome, where I'm just chilling, you know. Just chilling with my clones, doing clone things. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's incredibly disappointing. Because I've since closed the game, I don't, oh man, that sucks. Alright, what do you got to say, friend? Byron, what's up?
Hey, 1K.
Yeah, what's up, man? What if Athena left the island long ago?
Then at least we may be able to find out what happened in New Jerusalem.
Okay.
Why she came here.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair, I get
But
you.
I don't think she left the island. I think she's still here, waiting for us to make the right choices.
Why would she wait for so long? Now, what makes you think that? I doubt she's still here. What if it's a host, someone faking her voice? Possible, but I don't think that's the direction it's going. I agree she has to be here. There's no rational reason to think so. What makes you think that?
It's hard to articulate.
It's a belief.
There just seems to be so much.
It's like a belief system. It makes sense, honestly.
There has to be a reason for all this.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like,
it's the only reason that makes sense.
There could definitely be another reason, you know. Why do you believe that there should be more people? Do you think the megastructure technology could be misused? Yes. What are the implications of Melville's analysis of the particle clouds? That's a good question. Tell me a joke. Why did Hermanubis get elected? Miss Morena called Athena her mother.
I was always trying to understand the reality underneath what we perceive, the objective truth.
I don't think there was an objective truth, if I'm
That's
being
why
honest.
she was capable of leaving the simulation. And even after she was free, she never stopped trying to understand more.
Truth is just a concept that we assign to information. There is no truth or lie. It is merely how we interpret how other people talk to each other.
Perception of the universe. But that's the wonderful thing about science. We can adapt our views to the evidence.
It's true. That is why there's nothing objective. Quick, tell me a joke.
Okay. How many robots does it take to change a light bulb?
2. 1 to mess up, and then 1 to learn and improve on.
Replacing a light bulb is a waste of resources, and the founder would be outraged.
Oh. Alright. Sure, man, you got it. It's fucking funny.
Herman didn't seem to think so.
Anyway.
Herman?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he makes people feel safe.
I mean, that's a good thing in a leader.
The world beyond our walls is frightening.
Yep.
Human history is full of
Yep.
failures and disasters.
Absolutely.
It's easy to look at that and recoil.
Mm-hmm.
Herman offers a vision of the future that feels contained.
Yeah, well, it is.
Manageable.
It is absolutely is. Is that so bad? It's a fantasy, a return to a golden age that never existed. Fantasy life will always be a struggle. But what do we sacrifice to gain that safety? Not actually. This is the first time I've never actually been sure which one to pick. It's a fantasy, life will always be a struggle. I mean, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Exactly. If a golden age exists, it's in our future.
Or our
To
past.
achieve that will take a great deal of work. We will have to build the systems that make a better world possible.
Gotcha. Oh, we got a new thing. Why do you believe that there should be more people?
I think every single human being is completely unique, and every instance of consciousness is a miracle.
Okay. Respect.
The more of us there are, the more alive the universe is.
Sure. I can see that.
The more we all interact with each other, the more complex the life of the universe
Ah,
becomes.
but that's the problem. Complexity is
So I
often a
believe that people
problem.
are a fundamental good.
Complex.
I don't believe we're all flawless, but I think every...
I'm gonna pause there. Complexity is kind of what's wrong with our current modern world. Things were, while not simple in the past, they were certainly simpler than they are. The people were causing problems, but they didn't know that. They were just doing whatever, and they just thoughtlessly going about their day. They didn't think. They didn't really consider the consequences of what they were doing on the other side of the world. the world's always been complicated, but it's never been complex. At least as far as I consider. So in our modern day society where everything is globalizing, and what he's talking about, more and more people, and not just in general, but like interacting with each other, things are getting kind of overbearing and insane. Personally, I don't like how the world currently is because of how complex it is. I think if there weren't the internet, there'd be a lot of problems. Sure, there'd be a lot of the same problems, but people would be less inclined to be forceful about their solutions to said problems because they would live in a smaller community. They would live in a place where everything made sense to them. And even if it weren't, like, good, for example, there'd still be racism, there'd still be sexism, there'd still be those things. But it wouldn't be constantly bombarding everyone with everything going wrong all the time. That's where everything is kind of falling apart. Being complicated is okay. You can solve something complicated if it's an easy complication. If it's complex, it's not good. Complexity is there's an upper limit to there's a what the fuck's it called? Something returns. It gets good and then starts getting bad. Diminishing returns. There's a diminishing returns to complexity.
One of us matters precisely because nothing else does.
Do you think the megastructure could ever be misused?
Could be, yes.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. I absolutely agree on that.
All technology has the potential to be misused.
Correct.
From fire and the wheel to whatever makes these particle clouds.
Particle acceleration.
But that doesn't mean it has to be.
Well, the technology itself isn't bad, but like the way people use it is. Does your faith in humanity ever waver? He's gonna say no to this one.
In the principle of it, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's not just that I believe humanity is fundamentally good, although I do.
Yeah, I do.
It's that
No,
I
that's
think
true.
sentience is the foundation of everything else.
Okay.
What's the point of stars and galaxies, of hills and forests, without someone to perceive them?
Well,
My faith that we can actually grow up, that we can break out of these loops and take control of our destiny, that's something I struggle with every single day.
That's good to know you got some stuff going on. The idea of, like, what's the point of X if we don't perceive it? We are what assigns the point. Like, I'm not saying, like, our existing makes it so that that thing has a purpose. I'm saying that we are the ones who assigned the purpose and the point to things. Galaxies and stars are going to exist whether we perceive them or not. Okay? We only give them our own biased reasons and artistic interpretations from our own perspective. It's not like a thing where like it actually being here matters. It's just we being here matters for us. We make art for us. We don't make art for other people. We don't make art because, oh look, the stars and stuff. Cool. We're the ones who find the shapes in the stars. We're the ones who make the constellations. The stars are already there, but we make the constellations. If technology isn't the problem, why did our ancestors destroy themselves? Now, this is a great question for the game.
Because they refused to grow up. They refused to take control of their lives. They let bureaucrats and financiers determine their destiny, and those people could not think beyond themselves, beyond the tiny, insignificant moment they were trapped in.
Okay.
Their technology could have saved them, but what really failed them was their imagination.
Well, I think what really failed us, because the they in the game that they're referring to is us. What really is failing us is not our lack of imagination. It's the fact that it's our apathy. We don't think we can succeed, so we don't try.
In the sense of an interventionist deity? No.
I'm not even sure what the question was. I clicked on it and read it.
I personally believe.
Thought he would say it
I
first.
do think there is something genuinely sublime in this universe in front of us.
Yawn.
Consciousness.
Okay.
The fact that this sense of self is even possible That an arrangement of matter can produce a self-aware mind?
I mean, that is a bit mind-boggling.
It's a fundamental property of the universe, an unbreakable law that matter has the inherent capacity to become more than the sum of its parts.
Correct.
That is the definition of transcendence.
Right, but that happens in more than just consciousness. That happens in a lot of things. I notice that Miranda called Athena her mother.
She did, yes.
Mother? Oh. no comment on that?
Some people in New Jerusalem choose to live in family units, although usually that involves marriage or equivalent ceremonies, not having children.
Okay.
You could say that Athena was a kind of mother to us, and Cornelius a kind of father. But it's not quite the same.
Alright, that's all. Thank you very much, Byron. You've been very introspective, very interesting to talk to and listen to. And anyway, back to the puzzles. Forget all that nonsense we were just talking about. Alright, let me grab this. I don't know how exactly we're accomplishing this. But anyway. Place that there. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Shit. Alright, let's see how we can do this. Nice, baby. Shit. Shit even further. Huh. So what's the, Well, hang on. What's the plan, then? We can only do one, but not the other? Oh, you had to pick. Wait, no. Oh, I understand. Ah, crap. Hang on. There we go. A little bit complicated, I'll give you that, but not completely out of control. Later, nerd. Oh, wait, hang on. This is probably like a thing. Oh, hey.
Okay.
Sup?
I've been watching you solve these puzzles and...
Yeah.
This body replication tech...
I don't know, I fucking came up on it.
It just casually blows up the very foundations of our society.
Yeah, it's don't worry about it. I mean, you're right, this is revolutionary.
You can say that again.
Yeah, this is revolutionary.
Just one of us is bloody hard. We're not like toasters. You don't just weld together a couple of wires and a motherboard and call it a day.
That's different sci-fi.
To even find some of the materials.
Yeah.
And this thing just poof, new human.
Well, I mean, there's only like one of me at a time, you know. But the goal was to stop at 1,000, wasn't it?
It was.
It was.
Was it?
Past
And even
tense.
if it was, sorry to be heretical, but does it matter?
You know, fair
We
enough.
can figure out how this works. We can finally, easily create more people.
We can create, like a group of hive minds.
We can build a real civilization.
Of each person.
Isn't that worth pursuing?
There's 1,000 people, but, like, multiple bodies. It is our cosmic duty to spread consciousness. Maybe there are legitimate reasons to limit the population. I don't really have an opinion about this. I do. Maybe there is some point where there's enough people, but this is not it. This is very dangerous. We need to limit ourselves for a reason. Maybe there is some point.
Look, yes. Large amounts of people can cause problems.
Can, yeah.
But even the problems they cause are interesting.
That's not where you
without
should be.
people, the world is boring.
That's not where you should be.
I'm saying there isn't some planetary limit, but I've done the maths. It's in the high billions, not a measly 1,000.
I mean,
anyway,
that's not really.
Think about what
oh, hey, what's up? How you doing back there?
And I are more or less on the same page.
For the most part. Anything else to say? Nope. Okay. That's pretty neat, not gonna lie.
This body replication technology is proof of just how vital this expedition is. We may not know how it works and what its limitations are, but the technology itself isn't even what
it isn't really even replication, though, is the thing. It's just
is to expand our imagination.
Oh, I can still say more to you.
Realize that other futures are possible. I'm glad you see it that way too, 1K. After all, the world is better with you in it, isn't it?
I'm not sure I'm that important, but alright. What up?
Yes?
You got more to say? Did you ever meet the founder? Oh, this is a talkie episode.
Of course I did. She and Cornelius were both there when I was born.
Nice.
Neith was just starting to take over back then, and they were still showing her the ropes.
Okay. What was the founder like?
Busy. There was always another problem to solve.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Did you know that she never upgraded her body?
Oh, upgrade?
Always prioritized everyone else.
Upgrades,
That's the kind of work ethic I wish more people had.
Fair. I agree, but there's also needs to be space for other things in life. I think the obsession with work becomes self-destructive at some point. I agree to a point.
I suppose so. For me, living is doing.
I mean, I guess.
People have more varied needs.
Well, I mean, you gotta have a work-life balance, right? You gotta, do things, sure, but then you gotta have time to not do things or to do useless things. I watch a lot of YouTube, for example. Do you ever crave companionship? I wanted to ask you about something else. Do you ever crave companionship?
I've never felt the need for a partner as such.
It's okay.
I've met a lot of people who do. Athena and Cornelius.
Okay.
Tal and Damien. Sarabai and Hypatia.
Sure.
But that's not really for me. So far, at least. But I do have social needs like anyone.
Gotcha.
What I like is a pleasant buzz of humanity.
Nice big
not
salad.
Not too close, not too far. Something I can be part of without having it get in my face all the time.
I mean, honestly, that's pretty chill. I dig that. Could these visions affect my mind?
The data stream overloads?
Yeah.
Yes, they could.
Oh, well,
there are
cool,
safeguards
thanks.
to prevent that from happening. But these aren't exactly carefully controlled circumstances. It's hard to predict. Our brains are absurdly complicated.
Gotcha.
Which is why it's so hard to make more of us.
Why do you think the founder left New Jerusalem?
Maybe she just got sick of things breaking all the time.
That's not where her thought was, I don't think. So what exactly can these particle clouds do? What do you think of Miranda? How do you feel? Oh, I should get back to work.
As far as I can tell, anything. Which is insane.
That's pretty insane, yeah. How do you feel about Mayor Herman's policies?
I used to think it was the only safe way forward. Keep things simple and under control.
I mean, yeah.
Now I'm not so sure that ever made sense.
Okay. I'm liking these small ones, just get a little snippet of personality.
She's so innocent and full of wonder, it should make me want to retch, metaphorically speaking. But I'll admit, she's sort of...
Endearing?
Charming.
Endearing is what I would go with. Or adorable. I've seen you there the whole time. What are you doing? Nothing. This is what you're doing. Alright, so where the fuck am I going from here? That's the start of the, well, that's the end of the walk. More. Alright, hang on. I gotta talk to fucking Alcatraz over this way.
Everything okay?
I'm fine. I just gotta talk to everyone about everything. Did you know the founder?
I sure did.
Okay.
Not as well as Byron, but she was still around when I was born.
Gotcha.
I remember she came and talked to me after New Alexandria. Told me how sorry she was.
Ah.
I never blamed her for that. It wasn't her responsibility.
What was New Jerusalem like when you were born?
A lot busier than it is now.
Hmm.
My most defining memory is that it was extremely noisy.
Gotcha.
Because something was always being built. Got annoying after a while.
What do you think about the body replication tech?
It seems like something that could very quickly get out of control.
Again, it's not really
I'm not saying
replication.
about good intentions.
It's a whole,
if we can
like
solve
hive mind
problems
stuff.
by just making more people, how long before people just become a problem-solving tool?
I hadn't even thought about that. You got a great point on that one. Fucking, yeah, I know. Straight up be like, oh, we need a problem solved? Throw some people at it, whatever. Like, you don't even treat them as people anymore. They're literally just a solution to problem.
For some reason, we'd convinced ourselves that New Jerusalem wasn't enough. That we needed another city.
Okay.
We thought it would be easier the second time around.
I mean, you learned a lot from the first
A
time.
little bit of arrogance and a little bit of ignorance. And people die.
Yeah, that'll happen. Thank you for being so, chatty. Very thoughtful of you for chatting with me. Out into the wilds we go. Oh, I thought you were another person. Right. I forgot. Oh, fucking 3. This sucks. Oh, God. Alright, how in the fuck do I... God, 2 I can deal with, but 3 is a lot. 3 is a fucking lot. Alright, hang on. Let's hope it stops at 3. Alright, first things first. Take this platform. I'm gonna stand, like, right here. Oh, excuse me. Now, this is the part where I don't know really what to do anymore. Because, like, what do you do from here? How do you... Oh, hang on. I didn't even see that. Okay, hang on. We got something new going on. Alright, then. No, I want it. I want it up there. Son of a bitch. Why can't I grab that? Son of a bitch. Alright, I don't know how to do this one. I genuinely don't. My brain isn't hitting me with any, like, inspiration, like, oh, this is the way to go, or whatever. And I straight up don't see myself figuring anything out in the next however many minutes I'm here, right? Like, I don't know how to grab that thing. I don't know how to get that. I don't know how to do any of this. This is fully outside my comprehension, and I can actually see that. So, I am going to look this one up. Normally I wouldn't, but I'm going to look this one up because I just genuinely have no idea what I would be doing here. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so follow along with me on this one. It's a little crazy. So if I do something like this, and then control the one below me, then jump up on here, and then control back up, then I can grab the thing. Alright. And then there's got to do, like, this whole juggling thing. With, like, the box over this way. Doing basically the same thing, but in threes. And, like, there's a whole back and forth thing. It's nuts. Oh. I don't even remember what I just saw because it was so crazy. Alright, no. You jump on there, and then control person below. And then what the fuck did we do there? Oh, right. So from up here, no, you at the top, you drop your thing on the ground, dude down there picks it up, and then you jump on there, you jump on there, then we go up, and then that. I couldn't begin to explain this. It's fucking insanity is what it... I cannot wrap my head around it.
Good. Let's get some measurements from this particle cloud.
Sure, whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, wait, hang on. I want to see if I can get two of them outside. Though then again, I think I can get that now. So let's do this. Got it. Anyway, so I want to see if I can get, I don't know where the fuck that's going, but I got it, and it's mine. I'm gonna see about getting two of these fuckers out of here. Ah, crap. Alright, hang on. I need to do this again, but like slightly off to the side. Ah, Jesus fuck. Scared the absolute horseshit out of me. Alright, hang on. I want to try this again. I should have brought that first. Actually, it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, no, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to switch unless you're in there. Okay. Well, there you go. That's 28 minutes and some odd amount of seconds. Oh, wait, and I'm just chasing this thing the whole time? I wondered, I thought it was like a second one, but no, I'm just chasing it. On the other fucking side. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me. Where the fuck? How am I gonna get that? Oh, apparently it's the way I can go. Cool. I'm gonna fucking get this thing, swear on my life. Oh, so you can fly, so you get the shortcut, huh? Yeah. Nice. Got a fourth one of these things.
Not all things must be balanced. When good is
Follow
weighed
it
against
until it leads
evil,
me back to me.
tip the scale.
Okay, cool. I did the thing that's way out here without even really trying. And that's a cool structure way out that way. I feel like if I fall in either direction, then I just die, you know? I don't know that for certain, but I get that impression. Especially since nothing on the map indicates that I go any direction like this. So I could probably try and likely fail. Well, fuck it. What's the harm in death? Do I get a warning first, or is it just, like, sudden? I don't think I want to try. It feels like it's not gonna work. Alright. There's some shit out that way. But that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm Keywii. You can be a teacher of life. I love you all. Goodbye.